in a brief I want to explain. Here, I want to give the difference between MongoDB and other relational databases and what is the basic structure okay, the MongoDB followed to store the data and how it stores the data okay, among the, when compared to the relational databases and how it fulfills the requirements of the database designers okay, and how which is how it what are the pros and cons and what are the pros and cons of a relational database and where it fits okay, and next what is the format it follows and what are the different types of softwares we have and how to what is the client software and what are the client side softwares and what are the server side softwares and next how to create that data model okay in the backend okay, next the client softwares Mongo shell and the Mongo Compass and any client side program. Okay, I mean that any program, not client side, it is any program using which we can interact with the MongoDB. Okay, so if the time permits, I will show you by using JavaScript with Node Express and the Mongo client. I will show you the code operations. Okay, how to connect with the code, complete code. I will show you how to implement, how to perform the database operations on that on that model. That is so right. So just right now, last day I explained some concepts. So right now, just I am giving a brief overview on the last day concept, and we will continue. See this: the MongoDB is a cross-platform non-relational database. So what is a relational database? Just a brief. In a relational database like SQL Server or Oracle, a database is a collection of tables. That is, it contains one or more tables, and it is there tables that stores data. So it means where at the low level, which is the storing entity? The table is the storing entity which stores the data. Simply, a relational database is a collection of one or more tables. So just here I have given a simple examples. From these examples, I am going to take the same examples I am going to take for MongoDB also. Okay, that's why I have chosen this. Suppose a movie and movie genre table. So movie genre is the parent table and movie is the child table. Under one movie genre, there may be a chance of one or more movies. So here in the movie genre ID is the primary key, genre name, and next here the primary key of the movie genre, okay, is genre ID is used as a foreign key here in the movie table. See this movie ID is the primary key. Now based on this, the data which I have prepared here, movie genre, see this genre ID was some 101 to 117. So like genre names, horror, action, drama, thriller, these are the data. And in the movie table, I have stored just only two movies, the 9001 and the movie ID 9002. And genre ID is 101, 101. This is horror. Okay. So we are going to add so many movie details later. Okay. This is one example of relational database. Okay. One simple example. The same example we can adopt it for MongoDB also. Next, suppose I want to work with a tourist consultancy, tours and travels. So then I want to store tourist place data. Then how I am going to create the basic two tables, not the entire application. The tourist place type ID, tourist place name, and the tourist place details, place ID, place name, tourist place description, more info, image path, and tourist place type. So here, the tourist place type, okay, it is a type ID and type name. So here, see this. So see, some IDs 101 to 111, the sample data. Hills, beaches, wildlife, waterfalls, museums, forts, palaces, monuments, lakes, these are all. This is tourist place type. Now, under this tourist place type, the one or more places may come. Okay, see, under illustrations, there may be 0 places, or maybe 1 place, or more places. So it is 1 to many relationship. See this tourist place ID, the tourist place name. These are the details. So the tourist place type ID is as a foreign key here. That is. So here it is unique. Here it is multiple. Next, in the same way, suppose 4 tables, more than 2. For example, a product. So the parent tables are brand, product type and category. So brand ID, category ID, and product type ID. I'm using these three parent tables. Okay. So next, the child table is product. Say a product belongs to brand, a product belongs to a category, a product belongs to product type. These are all one product belongs to. See this. A product belongs to one brand only. A product belong one product. See this. A product belongs to one category only. A product belongs to one product type only. But whereas reverse, just a minute. Okay. Right. Whereas in reverse, I hope the voice is clear right now. Okay. Whereas in reverse, under one brand, there is a chance of zero products, one product, and more products. Under one category, there is a chance of yeah, right. Under one category, there is a chance of zero products, one product or more products. Under one product type, there is a chance of zero, one, and more. So the relation from parent to child is 1 to n, whereas from relation from child to parent is it is see this, it is one product always belongs to one brand only. That is
So this
now.
green line is the this one foreign key
Yeah,
or
yes, as foreign key, primary key as foreign key. See this.
green one is the green lines.
Yeah, red line is primary key.
Red
Okay,
lines is the primary key. Okay.
primary key. I am using primary key as a foreign key in the product table. Okay,
Uh,
so brand ID I am using here. Okay,
okay. So this
cat
brand ID is called foreign key.
foreign key here in the product table.
Okay.
Brand ID in product table it is foreign key. Brand ID in brand table is primary key.
Okay.
Okay. So
And this product type ID is the same as the product ID?
yeah, same for every.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
how we decide which is parent and which is child?
Yeah. Hello. Yeah, it is
Hello,
see
sir.
the parent and child means very simple. Without parent, there is a chance of existence of child, right? Ram? Okay. See,
Yes.
don't go with any technology. Okay. Simple data modeling, very simple. Just understand the real world data first of all. Suppose parent and child. Without parent, there is no chance of existence of a child, right? Simple. Suppose without category, is there any chance of products? Suppose if you selected one product, okay, that product should always belongs to a particular category. Okay. Suppose you want to join your children in a school, right? So first of all, in that school, that standard should be there. Otherwise, it is not possible to join a student, right? Ram? That is, suppose you want to join your children in fifth class, right? So in that school, fifth class should be there first. Then only you can join the student. So student is child and standard is parent. So parent should always exist first, then the child. That is the thing. So suppose you want to pay the fee, for example. First of all, you should make an entry. You should raise an application. That is. So which is first? That always becomes a parent. Simply say.
So
Okay. And I mean, there are different techniques. This is the simple way to understand the parent and child. That is.
So
Yeah.
that is the relational database. If the
Yeah.
same case for this one, our MongoDB, right?
See,
So that will be the different.
I'm going to show you everything step by step. Okay. So
Okay.
last day I have typed it everything, right? So today
Oh,
I'm showing everything graphically. That is the thing right now.
and this sign
Okay.
is, sir, this LO to joining to star
Yeah,
brand to product
these
to
are
M.
these are diagrams. Actually, I am using SQL Server. So SQL
Okay.
Server auto generates these are database diagrams. Okay.
Okay.
So it is a primary key foreign key relationship. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that is. So now coming this relational database. So try to understand. A database is a database table contains one or more rows. That is, it is a collection of rows. A table row contains one or more columns. So now if you take any database like Oracle or SQL Server or MySQL, it is a collection of tables. So for your project also, you need to create multiple tables. Okay, it is not possible to work with one table for a project. So now a table one, if you take any RDBMS, it is a collection of tables. Right.
Sir, unmute to all of them.
Yeah, yes, better. Right. So now, if you take any database, okay, it could be any database, any RDBMS. It is a table one. It is a collection of rows, and if you take one row, that one row is a collection of individual columns. So a row is a collection of columns. So this is the basic structure. See, without understanding the structure, it is not easy. It is not. It is not easy. Yeah. See, this Google, by using this Google Classroom link, everyone can get the class notes from today onwards, and videos are also available through the Classroom link. All. Yeah. I will upload this document from today onwards. From the coming sessions, you can get this document also. I will update it. So this is the basic structure. Okay. So next. So what is a non-relational database?
He made a lot of changes.
Right. So what is a non-relational database? Suppose if you take a MongoDB, so MongoDB is nothing but a collection. It is a collection of, I mean, it is a set of collections. Suppose, see, if you take a MongoDB database, see, collection 1, collection 2, collection 3, just assume. In such a way, collection 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like that. So we can name that collections, don't worry. Okay, we can name that collection, we can give name to that collections, just like how we are going to give name to the tables, product table, customer table, like that. Okay, I will show you everything practically. Okay, if the time permits, I will write the Node Express Web API to interact with the backend database also. Okay, coding, through coding. So now, so in a non-relational database like MongoDB, for example, we do not have tables. There are no tables. Instead, we have collections and documents. See, the documents, according to terminology, the documents is it gives a different meaning generally, because Word document, Excel document, okay, even HTML page is also a document, right? But this is not like that. It is a different one. Okay. So don't apply the Word document meaning here. Okay. So we do not have tables. Instead, we have collections and documents. So then what is a collection? Let us understand. Let's compare these two diagrams. Okay. A collection, as the name implies, is a collection of one or more documents. Okay. Here also, see, a table is a collection of rows. Okay, that rows can be 0 rows, or they can be 1 row, or they can be multiple rows also. Now, now based on that, next, if you are, see, if you are if you are from a relational database background, you can think of a collection as a table and documents as a table rows. That is, so because with comparison you can understand it very easily. So with the relational RDBMS background, how to understand MongoDB very easily, simple. In relational database, table is there. In MongoDB, it is called collection. In a table, collection of rows are there. Now these rows are collection of individual rows. Individual rows. So here, see this one. See, collection is called as table and documents as a table rows. That is documents. Okay. So one document is one row. Remember that. One document is one row. So let us understand this. A MongoDB database is a set of collections. Okay, that collections you can create any number of collections. You can create any number of collections. Why that word collection? Actually, see, if you gone through any real world, okay. Suppose if you gone through a supermarket, for your eyes, which are visible, just write down. Okay, products are visible. How many? More than one collection. Okay. See, next, in a supermarket, customers are visible to your eyes. Okay, how many customers? It is a collection, more than one customer. Okay, for your eyes, okay, employees are visible. How many? More than one collection, right? So how many discounts? How many offers? More than one. Again, it is a collection. So in the real world, everything is a collection. That is a very important point. So Now, so collection. So collection, you see, the collection is a collection of documents. Documents, this one. Document, document, document. Okay. Now every document is again is a set of fields. Remember that. So here this is a, you can create any number of documents. It depends upon your requirement. So one document is equal to nothing but one row here, and a column is nothing but a field. Okay, or you can say it is a field or key or anything. I will explain one by one. Okay. So collection is nothing but table, document is nothing but row, and field is nothing but column. That is. So in such a way you can understand. Right. So yeah.
How we can fetch, because here is no primary key and foreign key.
See,
If we
those
get
are
the
all
data.
those are all we are going to see. Okay, step by step. Okay.
Oh.
Right. See, because that's why I'm telling you what are the features provided by RDBMS. Okay, how they are how they are resolved in the MongoDB. That is the point. Because here the table structure, it contains table structure. It is called schema. When you are creating, suppose for example, because it's not about see here it is a table schema. Okay, so the schema provides all details. Now in the same way in MongoDB also, okay, schema is there or not. Okay, so data type is there or not. Okay, data types, you specify data types, can you specify I mean structure as like you specified for table. Okay, we are going to discuss. That is the point. That's why we introduced the RDBMS first, because MongoDB can process all the things just like an RDBMS. That is the important point. As the RDBMS contains table structure, here structure is there or not? If yes, okay, how to create that structure? Okay, RDBMS contains primary key and foreign key and constraints. Okay, here in the MongoDB, such type of constraints are there or not? Okay, so we are all going to discuss. Okay, among the tables, we can create relations. Okay, here can we create such type of things? Okay, here a point comes. If, see, it is a very sensitive point, everyone should understand. See, there are two elements, A and B. B is going to perform everything like A. Then what is the need of B? It is useless. That is the important point. Because if the things which are performed by A, if the same things are already, see, A already performing all these things. So if you need multiple tables, if you need primary key, if you need foreign key, if you need constraints, if you need normalization, then go with RDBMS. Okay, this point also very important point. Remember that. So it means you need you see there is a specific there are some specific advantages from MongoDB. Okay, we want to avoid normalization. That is important point. Remember that. We want to avoid normalization. That is a very important point. Okay. So, but if you want to work like a RDBMS, then you need to go for RDBMS. This is not my word. Okay. In the industry, suppose see, if you want multiple tables, if you want normalized tables, if you want primary key and foreign key, then you need to go. That you need to go for RDBMS. Okay. But as per technology point of view, okay, the point is okay. What are the things which can be done by RDBMS? They can be done by MongoDB or not? Okay, if yes, how? That is, we are going to discuss, right? But MongoDB capability, okay, is not going to be identified in such a way. Okay, the features which are supported by RDBMS, if the same features are supported by MongoDB, then MongoDB is a good one. No, that is not the criteria. Remember that. MongoDB usage is different totally. That is okay. Inside, sometimes you can say that it is against to the RDBMS. Simply say one rule, one thing. I want to avoid joins. So whenever you want to avoid joins, then you no need to create multiple tables. You should not create multiple tables. That is important point. Okay. So we will discuss all the points one by one. Okay, with an example also. Don't worry. Okay. So now here the collection is nothing but table, and here the document is nothing but row, and field is nothing but a column. Right. So now in MongoDB, a database contains one or more collections. A collection is made up of one or more documents, and each document is made up of one or more fields. That is. So now if you want to compare these two, see this. So database, now table in RDBMS, any RDBMS, okay. And in the MongoDB, it is a collection. Now a table is a collection of rows, one row is mapped up with a document in the MongoDB. And this document follows two formats, JSON and binary JSON. So JSON, developers follows JSON. MongoDB follows BJSON. Okay. We'll see that. I will explain about these two later. Next, whereas here, column. Row is a collection of columns, whereas a document is a collection of fields. So this is the comparison between, for better understanding, the comparison between a SQL-based RDBMS and a MongoDB. Right. So we have database at top. In SQL, we have tables. In non-relational world, like MongoDB, for example, we have collections. Table rows in SQL world correspond to the BJSON documents. Okay, sorry, it is right. Binary JSON in the MongoDB. So what is BJSON? It is a binary JSON. Simply say, a column in the SQL world corresponds to a field in the JSON document. A collection is as a table and document as a table row. Right. So then, what is JSON and BJSON in MongoDB? See, suppose if you are creating a row, okay, if you are creating a row, okay, the row data is inserted according to that table structure. So the table structure includes the column name, data type, and all. So here the MongoDB is a database and we use it to store data. That is final. In MongoDB, we do not have tables. Instead, we have documents. So data in MongoDB is stored in BJSON documents. That is. So BJSON is nothing but a binary JSON. So let us understand what is JSON first, because you need to know first JSON first. Okay. After that, we'll think about BJSON, because you works with JSON. So what is JSON? The acronym JSON stands for JavaScript Object Notation. Right. Last day I explained about ORM, Object Relational Mapping. Okay. Let us see here. In the following JSON document, we have simple product data. Okay. Simple product data. Okay. Suppose, for example,
Sir, can you please go a little bit slow?
yeah.
You are a little bit getting faster.
Yeah. Just that is the concept last day I explained. That's why I'm going a little bit fast. Okay. That is. Okay. Anyway, you can select any product, no issue. Just in 1 or 2 days they modified the data. Okay. Anyway, no issues. So now let us take any product from here. Right. So you can take any product from here. Okay. So I want to store that data. See this product data. JSON format is a text-based, and both humans and machines can very easily read it. This is the reason it became very popular format for storing and exchanging the data between software systems. So here one important point, heterogeneous systems. See, I want to transmit the data from server to client. Okay, or I want to transmit the data from one application to another application, which are developed by different technologies, not by the same technology. So then how to transmit? It should be lightweight. It should be opened by even by notepad also, even by the browser also. Okay. So, and it should be accepted by all the operating systems and all the other technologies. So that is JSON, simple. JavaScript object notation. So how you are going to store this? It is very close to our ER diagrams, and even it is very close to our entity model. It means whenever you identified one particular entity like student or product, you identify the properties. So student ID or product ID, product name, brand, type. So please observe this. By observing this, you can understand. Product ID. So just I have given a dummy data here, 9001. Next, product name, pomegranate. Okay, brand, Fresho. Type, vegetable. Okay, category, fresh fruits. Is active. This product is active right now. Yes, true. Image path, that image name, quantity, and price. So these are key and value pair. Key colon value comma key colon value comma key colon value. That is, and all these key and value pairs are enclosed by curly braces. That is the important point. All these key and value pairs are enclosed by key and value pairs. So this one is called JSON object, JavaScript object notation, or it is called JavaScript object also. Curly braces, key is should be enclosed by double quotes, colon, value. So comma, again key, okay, whatever the key. So generally we can call it as property. In our according to our data modeling, it can be called as property and value. So name, colon, value, right? This is. So data in a JSON document is stored in key and value pairs. For example, product ID colon the 9001. A key value pair consists of a field name in double quotes, okay, where that name is enclosed by double quotes, followed by a colon and followed by a value. This is okay. Now, what about the second one? Key colon value. This is very important for us, value. So this value, very important. Please read it carefully. Value can be a string. For example, name colon pomegranate regular. It is enclosed by double quotes so that it is a string value. In the key and value pairs, see product ID colon 9001. It is a number. It is not enclosed by double quotes. Remember that. Suppose if 9001 is also enclosed by double quotes, then it becomes string. Because anything enclosed by double quotes or single quotes in JavaScript is nothing but a string. So 9001 also enclosed by double quotes, then it becomes string, but it is not enclosed by anything. So it is a number. Next, this is string. Suppose if you see is active, here the value is true, Boolean. So for all these keys, okay, there can be different types of values. So number type, string, and Boolean. So see this. The value can be a string, number, Boolean, or an array also. Array. So why this array? Why this array? So you need to understand the real data modeling. Okay, how the data exists in the real world. See this. If you observe, the brand name is BB Popular and the product name is this one. Next, MRP, price, all. Okay. Now let us see this quantity. For a product called Tur Dal, how many quantities are there? 1 kg, 5 kgs, 500 grams, and 2 kgs. So quantity is one property, but for quantity, how many values? 4 values. 1 kg, 5 kg, 500 grams, and 2 kgs. Sometimes maybe more than this 4 also, because the company wants to introduce so a 10 kgs pack and 20 kgs pack also. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is, or sometimes see, due to business model, they want to introduce they want to remove this 5 kgs pack and 2 kgs pack. Just they want to provide only 500 grams and 1 kg also. Yes, that is also right. So just a property called quantity, okay, with multiple values. Okay, so here next, multiple quantities at the same time, multiple MRP prices. Okay, 1 kg MRP price. Okay, say 275. Now the sale price is 148. Now the discount is 46. So this is one set. 1 kg is one value. For that MRP is one value. For that discount is one value. For that 148 is another value. So totally how many values? 4 values. In such a way, how many sets? 4 sets. So let us model it. Now let us understand this data by writing manually. Let us take product entity, product ID. How many values? See, you need to work on paper, or you need to see. It is not whenever you are going with the data modeling. Whenever, yeah, I will show you just a minute. Okay, one by one. So first you need to understand the original real data. Okay, irrespective of any technology, first you need to put it on paper. So take one entity and take that entity properties and write the real-time values on right side and identify the nature of that real-time values. For product ID, how many values are there? Only one value. For name, how many values? Only one value. For brand name, how many values? Only one value. For type of product, only one value, veg. For rating, okay, only one value. Okay, if you observe here, where is the rating? See, for example, okay, any tour the okay, select any product here, no problem. See, this rating is there, 4 star, right? That is, and that rating is given by, see here, 16,808 persons. Okay, so if you observe that rating only one value, rating by only one value. Okay, it means that that 16,000 or 20,000 or 100 or 200, whatever it is. But quantity, it is a multi-valued property. MRP, it is a multi-valued property. Discount, multi-valued property. Sale price, that is again multi-valued property. Now ease available, multi-valued property. What is this ease available? Please try to understand the nature. If you see, if you click down arrow here, sometimes maybe 500 gram packets are not available. Just assume the 500 gram packets are out of stock. Then this 500 grams itself becomes inactive. It displays, but it never allow you to select. Okay, it. So the add button becomes disabled. So that quantity wise availability you need to maintain. 1 kg packets are available or not, 500 grams packets are available or not, in such a way. That is very important. So that's why here, how many quantities are there? That many number of MRPs. How many MRPs are there? That many number of discounts. How many sale price? How many sale prices? How many MRPs are there? That many number of sale prices. So is available, that is also according to the quantities. So if you have 10 quantities, I mean, suppose if you have 4 quantities, then 4 MRPs, 4 discounts, 4 sale prices, 4 is available values. Okay. So if you observe here, see this. The discounts are also based on the quantity they changes. 1 kg packet 24%. Okay. 500 grams packet 7 rupees. That is. So if you observe any other product, see this one. 1 kg packet 23% off. 500 grams 20% off. 2 kgs packet 24% off. So you need to encapsulate all this data. You need to model your model to encapsulate all this data. Which model you are following? It may be RDBMS or it may be non-RDBMS, non-relational. So image path, okay, only one value, because right now I'm going to store only one image. And status, okay, only one value. This product is allowed to display in this website, in this list or not. Okay, sometimes. See, there is a database operation called soft delete and hard delete. Soft delete means the data table contains data. No. We never store database images in the database. Remember that. It is a very bad design, because non-conventional data, audio files, video files, documents, and images, they are all non-conventional data. They are not suitable for. See, we can store, but they are not recommended. Remember that, because they are not applicable. They are not. They are not applicable for our processing purpose. That is a very important point. Okay, that is. So, see, the advanced database systems, okay, they supports different types of databases. Okay, so that we can store data. Right. So now, see. So first, always observe the data. That is very important. But data observation is very important. And identify the entity and identify the properties and identify how many values are associated with each property. Okay. So status, right? Now, which products are active? Only such products are allowed to display in the website. That is important point. See, we won't delete the data. Remember that. Okay, just we will make the product active and inactive. That is the important point. So now the summary, number of properties are 13. Please count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 properties. But how many values? Okay. See this. Product ID 1 value, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now quantities are 4 values. Okay, for my product. Okay, in my example. So 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 fours are. That is. So I need to handle, see, the number of values are 23. To handle 23 values, I am using 13 properties. Remember that. Okay, this is the most important point. So now let us convert into an array. Okay, see this. I'm creating an array. Quantity equal to, see, 500 grams, 1 kg, and 2 kg. Sorry, not 4 values, 3 values. Okay, see this. So that 5 3s are 15. So 500 grams, 1 kg and 2 kg, MRP 150, 299. So 3 values. See that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I prepared multi-valued properties are made as array. Okay. Next, I'm representing that entire product, okay, entire entity as one array, where product equal to, see this, values one by one. Now, wherever multi-valued properties are there I am using array names, because I need multiple values here. So wherever multiple values I need to provide, there I am using array quantity. It comprises all the values of quantity, MRP, discount, sale price, and QT set. So this is how, okay, I can convert the data into an array. Now, how can I convert it into an object? That is the point. Okay. Now see this. Opening curly brace, product, colon, value, comma, name, organic tur dal, brand BB Royal, okay, rating 4, by 20,245 people. Type WES, category dolls and pulses, is active, yes, true. Image path, this is the image path. All the data taken from website. Now quantity, see this quantity. For this key, how many values? More than one, so that it is array, right? So see that when I'm explaining about key and value pairs, what is the last point? Value can be a string, number, boolean, or an array. So why array? For multi-valued properties. That is the key point. Whenever a property with multiple values, then you need to use array. So because everything should be according to your requirement, that is the important point. So the data should demand it. That is the point. So you need to understand the nature of data. That's why, see this. Now the quantity demanding it. The quantity is a property with multiple values. But how to make multiple values together as one unit? By using array. That is quantity, multiple values, just they are. Okay. 500 grams, 1 kg and 2 kgs. Okay. And MRP is again 3 values. Discount, 3 values. Discount key with 3 values. Sale price and individual quantity wise status. QT status, colon, within the square brackets, true, true, and true. That is. So this is the way how to convert, how to prepare one JSON object for the real world entity. That is. So identify the entity, identify the properties, and identify the values associated with the properties, and among them identify a property which is with single values and a property with multiple values, and make that multiple values based on their nature. Sometimes you can use array. That is because all the values should be made as one. That is important point. So quantity colon, the values, all the quantities are as one unit. That is.
Sir,
And
here, excuse me, sir.
yeah.
Sir, quantity is array, right?
Hmm.
And we need to represent that array in like using square bracket itself.
Hmm. Yes. Then only it is treated as array.
Is that accepted in MongoDB?
Hmm?
Like it will be
Yeah,
like
it is accepted.
it always takes like document, right? Open curly braces like that flower brackets.
See, flower brackets is different, array square brackets are different. Remember that. We have a different meaning. That's why I'm telling you. Square
Okay,
brackets are to represent set of values. Okay. Set of values only. Please remember my word. Set of values. Okay. Where we need to use curly braces, I am going to show you. See this. This entire set is started by curly braces, right? See this one.
yes, sir.
Okay. So this is one document. Remember. This is one document. Okay. This is one document. One document with these are all fields and these are all values. Okay. Among them, array is also a value. Okay, you got the point. Array is also a value. Okay. This product is one document. Okay. I mean one object. One object. In that, these are all keys. Keys are with values. What type of values they are? Numbers, strings, booleans, and arrays. Clear? Okay, why arrays? To make multiple values together as one unit. That's why we need arrays. Clear?
Sir,
Hello?
how we mapping quantity and MRP like 500 gram to 150 and 1 kg
See,
to 299?
those are all comes on the next coming session. Okay. These are all
Okay.
basics. Okay. Right.
Okay.
You are asking about the application development, right? First of all, I'm converting I'm taking the data and later I'm preparing this, right? That is, you need to wait till the end, right? Next. So now, see, this is one key and value pair combination. See, the first one is the simple exam, the simple. Okay, here there is no array. It is a simple key and value pair. This is also a document. Field and value. I mean key and value. So here there is no any array. Now in this array requirement is there. Why array requirement? Array is came because of multi-valued property. That is okay. Next. Now after that, Now, after that, what is nested JSON document? A document within the document. That is the key. Okay. Now, again, the other concept comes into the picture. Okay. So I am preparing the JSON objects. I mean JSON document. Okay, in three ways. Okay, one is very simple one where the key and value pairs are only 1 and 1, 1 and 1, 1 and 1. That is for every property only one value, for every key only one value. Here for one key multiple values. Some are numbers, some are strings, some are booleans, and some are a set of values together as one unit. Right? See if we see how the object is going to be, how object is going to access properties, object name dot property name. Okay. And if the property value is an array, how you are going to access first value within the square brackets by index 0, 1, 2, 3. That is, so everything is simple, nothing complex here. First, you need to understand the relation between the data. Okay, the relation between the properties and all. Now, next third case, when you are designing this document, third case, nested JSON. A field value in JSON document can be another nested JSON document. That is, so a document within the document. See here, string. A value for a key is can be string, number, boolean, and array. This is over. Okay, first three simple. Next array, multi-value property. Now another document also. That is the point. Now see, we saw the requirement of string, number, and boolean. We saw the requirement of array. Now you need to see. Now you are going to see what is the requirement of a document as a value. Other document acting as a value. So forget about that word document. Okay, in the place of document, use a word called object. Okay, so this is entire one is object. These are all properties or keys. Now for a key, the value can be string, number, boolean, or array. We saw examples related to all these things. Now another object can act as a value for a key. That is the key point. Okay, object means document according to MongoDB. Now see the example. A field value in a JSON document can also be another nested JSON document. It means, let us see here, customer property. Okay, now I am taking customer. Okay, customer ID 99999, name John Miller, age 46, gender male. Okay, so number data type, customer ID key, number type, name, string, age, number, male. Again, string, courses, set of values. So Marin.NET Core, okay, mean, right, like this. Now mobile. Now for this mobile key, okay, I have two values. But what is the nature of that values? What is the nature? See, Marin.NET Core and mean. What is the nature of these three courses? So there is no individual, there is no need of individual identification. Remember that. You no need to identify the Marin individually, you no need to identify the .NET Core or mean individually. These are all comes under courses. Now mobile. Now what is this number? It is a mobile number. Which type of number? It is office mobile number. And this is a home mobile number. So mobile is a key with two values, and the two values again requires keys to identify them. That is, this mobile is office mobile and this mobile is home mobile. So these two collectively acting as a value of mobile. That is, so mobile is a key colon. See here you are using curly braces. It is a document. It is an object or it is a document. See, the customer is document. In that customer for mobile key, you are using office and home together as one object. This is another object. So document within the document or document, okay, acting as a value for a key. Okay, so this is document, remember, or this is object. Object acting as a value for key. This is okay. So then how to access this? How you can access See, that's why I told you now I need identity. What is the nature of this one? What is the nature of this mobile number? Office mobile number. Okay. Because customers mobile. Okay. In that which mobile? Office mobile. So customer object dot mobile dot office. Customer object dot mobile dot home. That is the point. Okay. See, these nature is same. Okay. For this, see, array means a set of values. That's all, right? So here, these are all with same nature, but these two are not with same nature. Remember that. This is office mobile, this is a home mobile. Okay, or personal, you can say.
Uh, Sir, does mobile is already existing in a different document, or your inside
Inside, it is
added?
embedded. It is embedded. So straight away, I'm showing the code, right? Key and value pairs, opening curly brace. See, this is the document. This is the code which I have written. Okay, it's complete code,
Yes.
right?
Okay.
JavaScript code. Remember, see, a key act for a key, it is acting as a value. Okay, what is that value? It is not a single value. It
It's
is not a.
object.
It is not an array. It is an object. So,
Yes. Yes.
object within the object. That is a key point. Now, this object is called as document. That's all. Simple. Just replace the word object with document, or replace the word document with object. Vice versa. That is just to understand. Next.
Yes.
Next, how I can use array and objects together. Now, for this mobile key, how many objects are associated? Only one object. That is. Okay. Now let us see. For a customer, how many addresses can be created? For example, if you are an Amazon customer, okay, or if you are suppose for a customer, okay, I mean, for better understanding, I'm telling you in the real world. Suppose if you are an Amazon customer, okay, you can change your shifting addresses, address 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. You can create multiple addresses also, right? So it means one person of Amazon associated with one or more addresses, even zero addresses also. Just you registered, you not yet raised any order, so that you need to provide any address. First, you provides your mail ID and mobile number and all minimum details to register. That is, so you may have address or you may not have. That is, so here, see, address is one key. Now, how many addresses a customer may? Okay, more than one address. Now, each address is one object, because each address contains again keys: house number, street, location, city, and pin code. Okay. Now, so to represent all these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 values together as one unit, okay, I am using one object. But in such a way, how many addresses are there? Comma, again, second address. Again, so that to identify the second address separately, again an object: house number, street, location, city, and pin code. So these two objects are acting as a value for address key. So that to make these two addresses as one unit, I encapsulated these two objects by using square brackets, array of objects. Array of objects. So it is address. Address is a key with array. Okay, in that array, normal values are there, and in that array, okay, abstractive data type objects are there. A collection of normal values or a collection of objects. Array is a collection of individual normal values, strings. Okay, here array is a collection of objects. Why? Because a customer is associated with multiple addresses. Okay. Address colon. Suppose if it is empty, it means customer with no address. That is, suppose address colon, and in these square brackets, I have one object where this object comes up with house number, street, and all. Okay, then one customer is with one address. Now, address colon three objects. Then it means one customer is with n number of addresses. So this is how array is used. As the array, see, array is a collection. Array is a collection of primitive data types. Array is a collection of objects. So according to MongoDB, object is nothing but document. So array is a collection of documents. So it is used to map between the two entities. That is, okay. Right. See this. Now, let us see. In the above example, mobile field value is another JSON document with its own set of fields and values. So the mobile is an embedded JSON document. So this, please try to understand. Now, what is the relation between customer and this mobile? It is 1-to-1 relationship between the customer and mobile. So to model something like this in a relational database, we may have two tables: customer table to store customer data and mobile tables to store mobile data. Two separate tables are required. But in JSON, we no need to create multiple tables. That is a key point. Yeah, right. Next, to retrieve the data, we have to join and query both the tables. In Mongo, we have the entire data in one document. There is obviously no need for the expensive join operations. That is. Next, arrays. Now, for a key called address, I used arrays. See this, arrays in JSON. Right. Now, address colon, see this array. What about this address key? Okay. Address field value is an array. This is address field or key. Okay, step by step we are changing the terminology. Remember that. Okay, address field or it can be key. Okay, value is an array. A customer may have more addresses. So there is a one-to-many relationship between customer and addresses. Right. Again, to model something like this, in a relational database, you may have two tables: customer table to store customer data and address table to store address data. That is a key point. So in MongoDB, we have all data in one JSON document, right? That is. So JSON stands for JavaScript Object Notation and BSON stands for binary JavaScript Object Notation. Simply, it is called as BSON. So here, now what is this one? Binary JSON. It is in this format. MongoDB stores data internally on the disk, and whenever the data is storing on the disk, okay, usage format is different. Usage format is JSON and storing format is binary JSON. That is, it is in this format. MongoDB stores data internally on the disk. So there is a concept called serialization and deserialization. Whenever you are transmitting the data, okay, see, suppose at client side you are viewing an image. At client side you are viewing a audio file. You are playing a audio file. At client side in the browser you are showing you are playing a video, right? At client side you are seeing text. But in the network layer, whenever the data is transmitting from server to client or client to server, what is the format? It is nothing but binary. That is. So, see this. So it is a serialization. Serialization means the conversion of objects into bits and bits into objects. So in BSON is the serialization format used in MongoDB. See, explicitly at the top level, you are interpreting the data as a text. Yeah, Ganesh, just a minute. Okay, it is called as text. Sometimes it is called as image. sometimes it is called as audio, sometimes it is called as video. Okay, different types of content. But low level, everything is binary. So see this. As we have JSON, why MongoDB using this binary JSON? JSON only supports limited number of basic data types which are connected to the public domain. Okay, suppose if you are dealing with a school data, if you are dealing with a restaurant data, if you are dealing with a e-commerce application, so what type of data is understandable, okay, to the human beings? Okay, those data types are available in JSON. Okay, so which type of data? Suppose if you saw a bill, if you saw a student data, if you saw fee structure, okay, see. Actually, you know it to convert. You know it to convert. Everything is taken care by MongoDB. That is what I am going to tell you. So, see, JSON only supports limited number of basic data types. That basic data types are always connected with human data. That is, I mean, sir, public domain, real data. Remember that. Okay. So strings, booleans, numbers, and arrays, these are all very close to the real world data. Also, JSON is a text-based format, and parsing JSON text is very slow because the text, see, the text means whenever you are working with text means it can be a English character, or it can be a Chinese character, or it can be a Japanese character, it can be a Telugu or some other also, right? So that what happens, the interpretation, the conversion of bits into relevant language, relevant culture, okay, is a highly costly process. Remember that Unicode format. So it is again, it requires some internal conversion logic that is very, very important. So that's why JSON is a text-based format, and parsing JSON text is very, very slow. Why it is slow? Because the text means it is not alphabets always. Okay, it can be different other languages also. That is, see, we want database engines to be fast, so we don't want text parsing to slow down. Okay, hence MongoDB is invented that this binary JSON. So these are the see this. The developer uses JSON because I created a JSON object. Okay, what are the what type of format I used here? Everything is text, number, boolean. These are all right. So now see this. The MongoDB takes care of converting it into binary JSON and saving it on the disk. In your JSON documents, if required, use additional data types provided by binary JSON. Okay, we don't have to worry about the internal binary JSON format. Okay, it is all taken care by MongoDB. That is. So remember, binary JSON is a binary representation of JSON, and it contains more data types than JSON. So you can think binary JSON is a superset of JSON. That is. Okay. So that's all for today. And based on these examples, tomorrow we are going to continue. Okay. So based on this knowledge, okay, we are going to can we see the BJSON data? Okay. So what is the format of BJSON data? Binary, right? That is. So once you fetch the data, it is converted into JSON. That is a point here. Okay. Right.
Sir, one question is that why MongoDB only rely on the JSON format or binary JSON? Why not other format like DOM or some XML document sort of?
See, the point is when you are working with heterogeneous environments, nowadays we need lightweight, right? Wrong? We need lightweight environment. So that's why if you observe all the latest technologies, they are all using JSON. If you are sending the data from client to server or server to client, or if you want to exchange the data between two different databases or two different applications which are developed by two different technologies, okay, they are all using JSON because JSON is a JSON file can be opened by a notepad, can be a browser, or it is recognizable by any operating system and any language. So it is very close to the real world. That's why we are gone through these examples. See why I have given this example. That is the main reason. One entity model. Okay, let us identify one entity and identify the properties and write down the values on the right side. Simple. Now this one is converted into, okay, this data is converted into very easily into a JSON object than any other, right, Ram? See, this I have written in the text form here normally. Okay, this one. Okay, but it is very close to JSON format, right? Product ID, one value. Now in our example also, product ID and value, right, Ram? See, this format is very close to the real world or not, and very easy to understand, right? And technically it is lightweight, very lightweight. You can transmit thousands of objects, thousands and lakhs of objects, okay, from one location to another location with a very less size. That is very important. Even it is my experience also, because Indian government wants, they performs some survey, okay, that is called, they collects all the data, right? So how many they will go to every house and they will collect data, right? So the volunteers comes up with some application on their laptops or on their tabs. They will collect all the data and they will send the data to backend server every end of the day. Okay, how they are going to transmit? In the JSON file only. That is not XML file or not any other, because XML file is lightweight when compared to the others, when compared to other technologies. Even it is lightweight than XML also. That is, even the XML is heterogeneous, architectural neutral, and it can pass through any other. But this format is very close to our data modeling. That is very important point. Yeah. And according to OOPS also, it is very easy. Object dot property name dot, again the sequence, the choice is yours. Object dot property, that is okay. I mean object dot key. Okay, if the key contains another object as a value, okay, then object dot property dot again object name dot, like that. So this object dot property is very close to real world modeling, right, Ram? Student properties.
So second thing is that as per the document, it said that binary JSON contains more data type as compared to normal JSON, right?
Yes. Tomorrow we are going to discuss that. Yeah.
So, like while since we haven't seen like how to define the schema of a document,
we are going to see that one. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we are going to see all that schema and all data manipulations all in the next
So in
coming
case
sessions.
of binary JSON, do we need to define the schema, or it will be taken care of automatically?
See, initially for a normal example, you don't need to create the schema. Okay, that is initially, if you want to work with an object, okay, you can use that object directly. Okay, you no need to create any schema. Whenever you want that structure based things, and whenever you are to enforce, okay, this one to be number, this one to be string, like that, then we need the support of schema. That is the key point. When we need schema, tell me, when we need structure, because for this key it should be number, for this key it should be boolean, like, right or wrong? Hello?
Yeah. Yes.
That is the main reason.
Okay. And one more thing is, sir, that one collection can contain more than one document as well, right?
Yes.
And but in that case, that all the document have the similar structure, right?
Similar structure, sometimes maybe dissimilar, sometimes it becomes too heavy also. Okay.
Okay.
Sometimes it is not that much easy to understand also, sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We are going to see that one. Okay, if the time supports, I will show you. I told you by using Node Express with Mongo client and all, I will show you the logic also, how to perform the web API interaction with backend MongoDB database. So tomorrow I'm going to show you the remaining other features we are going to discuss.
So one basic question actually, since today is my first session actually, but just wanted to know like how many days actually for this particular session actually will be held?
So it is mostly three, four sessions more. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Right.
Okay. Thank you.
Right. I'm sharing this document to all of you. So
Sir, I have one question.
Yeah.
Suppose you have created one a document which is name of the product, and in that document you have added one mobile number which is embedded. So sir, suppose if a login time, if I want to access only mobile number, because based on the mobile number,
Just a minute,
it's
just a
send
minute. First,
OTP.
just a minute. Okay. See, tomorrow we will discuss all the points. So please remember, I will share the document and
Hello.
yeah, please remember. Okay, tomorrow please ask me. Okay, I will answer. Okay, the question. Don't worry about that. Okay. First, I want to share the document. Just a minute. Please give me 1 minute time.
Okay. Sir,
Okay.
does
Yes.
e-commerce applications use NoSQL data?
E-commerce.
Applications like Big Bazaars and Grofers, they all work
Yeah.
with NoSQLs. Is
See,
it comfortable or not?
you can work with that. No issues. Yeah. See, if you want to see who are the clients using this MongoDB. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Just very simple.
Sir, installation and
I will show you with screenshots everything I am going to provide. Yeah.
installation గురించి discuss చేస్తున్నాను sir.
Yeah, everything.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Everything, both clients and server, everything, APIs and Mongo client, Mongo MQL, Mongo query language, Mongo Compass, everything we are going to discuss.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
My doubt is we can completely escape the queries.
I mean, explain the queries. So, see, maximum will try to explore the queries based on. See, the time is limited. Okay, in the limited time, I'm going to give a complete overview. Okay, including because you can access MongoDB. See, creation of collection. Next,
Okay.
accessing that collection by using the client software. Client softwares are two types: Compass and Mongo shell. Okay, and MQL, and later by writing our own program by using maybe Java, or maybe by using .NET, or maybe by using Node Express. Okay, right.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
so as I am choosing Node Express because very close to the JavaScript. Okay, so that it is very easy. So I'm going to show you by these three. Okay, these three mechanisms. I'm by using these three mechanisms. I want to show how to access the backend. Okay.
Sure. Can you please try to make it by Java? No, sir.
Okay, I will try. But the point is, it is very close to the JavaScript. This JSON, right? So generally, it is a part of MERN actually. Okay, but even it can be used by Java and it can be by if possible, one program by Node Express and one program by Java. I will show you. Okay.
Yeah, sure. Thank you, sir. One question, sir. The question is, as I'm not that much aware, for example, as I'm a Java developer, we are using DataJP. By using the DataJP internally, it forms the SQL query like that. Is it right? It makes the SQL query. It will be, I mean, communicating with the database.
Yeah, it is ORM. It is ORM because
yes, sir. ORM.
Because see, we don't feel burden. Okay. Due to this SQL. So the ORM is nothing but it is a data access layer generator, and it creates classes which are equal to the table, and it maps the front end classes with back end tables, and it creates a collection of objects which are mapped to the rows of the table, and we are performing operations on that collection of objects, and they are automatically affects the back end database rows. Right or wrong?
Yes, sir. Yes.
So
perfect.
it is simply say, as we are OOPS developers, okay.
Yes.
We are more, the database also should be managed through OOPS. That is the most important point.
Okay.
So whatever may be the backend database, the front end ORM takes care about everything, so that the OOPS developer feels more comfortable. They no need to be aware about the tables and table structures and all. That is okay. So everything you are handling through classes and objects and collection of objects only, right?
Okay.
That is.
That's what, sir. So I can make it suppress this query language also, like SQL query language also.
Yes, exactly. Now,
that's what.
Now this MongoDB, okay, even it makes that backend also object model. Okay,
That's what, sir.
ORM making the front end is object model, but
Yes.
the back end is still SQL based.
Okay. SQL based. That's correct. Correct.
So
correct.
without SQL, even ORM also cannot work. That is
Yes.
important.
Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So here the front end logic is also object model, and the back end is also object model. Both.
Object model.
Okay.
Yes,
then the syncing between these two layers is more effective.
Yes, sir. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
So
that is the concept behind MongoDB and this object model. Okay. That is.
That's what we can call it as a not relational database.
Yes, exactly.
If we go for SQL, MySQL, Oracle, these are all our relational database. If you go for backend is Oracle, MySQL, these things you must need to be aware of SQL.
Yes.
Must need to be up to joins like that.
Yeah.
When you go for backend, MongoDB, Mongo Compass, MongoDB, if you are the perfect at object-oriented programming, this is the helpful to be connect with the backend MongoDB.
First, you need to work on that entity object mode, the designing. The designing is very, very important. If you need to understand the relation between. That's why I have given 3 examples here.
Yes,
okay.
sir. Yes.
A simple object, and later a object is with a key,
one more object.
with object, and again multiple objects here.
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, yes.
So in such a way, you need to understand the real world data first. Then only you can create effective MongoDB collection. Otherwise, it becomes a big problem.
Big problem.
Because you need to understand that relation. Otherwise, you cannot perform, you cannot manage it effectively. Again, it becomes a big issue.
Big issue. Correct,
that
sir.
Is, yeah.
They got it, sir.
Yeah, right.
So how much cover you in 5 days? Like it is enough?
Hello? Yeah. See,
Sir, how much cover you in 5 days? It is enough for us?
I mean, enough means it is, see, there is no limitation on, there is no meaning for enough. Okay. See, how much, you see, it is about a overview, right? How to work with MongoDB, it gives a overview for you, right? Based on that, you can perform, you can learn, you can self-explore. Because I want to show you how to create and how to interact with it and how to perform the operations like card operations and all. Okay, by using query language and by using a normal language also. Okay, it may be Java, or it may be JavaScript with Node Express and Mongo client. Okay, which one? Okay, that is we are going to see depending on the time limit. That is.
Sure, sir. Thank you.
Right.
Sir, one question from my side only.
Yeah.
Sir, current project we are using both MongoDB and as well RDBMS. Both.
Yeah.
So for everything except order, where everything is storing a data into RDBMS.
Okay.
Only for order data, we are using storing data, dumping data from MySQL to MongoDB.
Okay.
Because of only the analytic purpose.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly. Yes.
So it is. My senior has created this kind of architecture.
Yeah.
So that is the reason only for using MongoDB. It is.
Yes. Because it is more suitable. See, the object model itself is most suitable for this type of purpose. Because how you are going to access the data? Object.property, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that what happens, one property is enough to handle all the data, to retrieve all the data. See, for example, here, customer is with addresses, right? Okay.
Yes.
If I want to access all the addresses, suppose, for example, I have 100 addresses. Unfortunately, this customer is with 100 addresses. How to access all the addresses? One simple customer object dot address is enough, right or wrong?
Yes.
That is the main key. Instead of writing lines and lines of code, object model, object dot property name, one property. If it is a multi-valued property, all the values are represented by one single property, right? So that is the main key to retrieve all the data by using one object name dot property. Even it is not a query, right? Select star from something, right? It is simply object dot property. Okay, based on your design capabilities. See this. If it is just customer ID, it is going to return only one value. If it is courses, it is going to return a set of values. If it is a mobile, it is going to return an object. Okay. Then it is object. Object means again, it is going to possess all the object advantages to you, right or wrong?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So my senior has suggested fetching a data is compared to RDBMS. MongoDB is very fast.
Yes,
So
exactly.
that is
This is the reason. See,
yes.
I want to return addresses. No need of join, right or wrong first. Because if you want to perform join, first you need to write two queries. Select star from customer and select star from addresses. Okay. And you need to write a query, right? Where that customer ID is equal to then address dot customer ID. Okay. See, you need to write, you no need to write like that. So simply say customer object dot address. It is going to return all the data.
Yes.
Okay. That's why it is very fast. So these are all
So
the points we are going to discuss in the next coming sessions. That is the point.
Yes, sir. So most of the reason for analytic purpose, right, sir?
Yes, exactly. Because
Yes,
to
sir.
analysis, always we need collection, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes.
and the data need to be identified by their original keys. So these are all identity. What is this value? This is house number. Okay, that is the point. Okay, the identity is very, very important, and that too lightweight it is. Okay, it is purely lightweight, right? So thousands and lakhs of objects are collectively made as one unit by using this JSON array. Simple and JSON file, that is. Okay, even
Yes.
sometimes you can use it as a like intermediate database also. Sometimes, not completely. Sometimes. That is. Okay.
Yes.
Right.
Thank you, sir.
So after 5 minutes, I will share this document on the Google Docs. Okay, so that you can get it, that document. Okay. Right. Thank you. Thank you, all of you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.